They say if you stand before a mirror in a dark bathroom, if you turn off the lights and whisper her name 3 times, Bloody Mary will appear. Most people laugh. They call it nothing more than a childish dare, a silly game to scare your friends at sleepovers. But some who tried it were never the same again. And tonight, I will tell you one of those stories. It started as a joke. 3 high school friends, bored, restless, and desperate for a viral TikTok. They crowded into a bathroom, their phone propped against the sink, recording every second. The mirror stood before them, fogged slightly, water dripping from the pipes. Laughing, they began the chant, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary." Silence, nothing happened. They burst out laughing, mocking each other, shoving away the fear they had faked. But the camera caught something they didn't. For only a moment there was a shadow, a pale woman streaked with blood flickering behind them in the glass. None of them noticed. None except Emily, the quiet one, the one who kept glancing back at the mirror long after the others had left. That night, Emily couldn't sleep. Every time she passed a mirror, she swore something moved. Every time she blinked, she felt eyes on her. Then, at midnight, came the sound. 3 knocks, slow, deliberate, on the bathroom door. Her hands trembled as she pushed it open. The room was empty, but the mirror was fogged as though someone had just breathed on it. And in the mist, written with a finger, was one word, Mary. She stumbled back, heart racing. And then she remembered the legend. Once you call her, she follows you. From that night on, Emily could not escape her. Reflections shifted when she wasn't moving. Her phone camera glitched, showing a pale face that wasn't hers. At school, she sat silent. At night, she dreamed of white eyes staring through the glass. Her friends teased her. They dared her to try again. This time alone, they wanted proof. They wanted a video. And so, against her better judgment, Emily agreed. The bathroom was freezing. The light above her flickered weakly. She stood before the mirror, phone in hand, voice shaking as she whispered, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary,
What was that?
Bloody Mary." The light went out. Darkness pressed in. She raised her phone to the mirror and froze. Her reflection was no longer hers. The face in the glass had hollow white eyes. Its lips stretched into a bloody grin. Emily whimpered, backing away. But the reflection leaned closer, pressing crimson hands against the glass. Cracks spread across the mirror like veins, long and jagged. Her scream shattered the silence. The phone fell. The recording ended in static. The next morning, the bathroom was empty. The mirror was broken, and Emily was gone. They never found her. Not a trace. Only her phone remained with that final recording. On it, the last thing her friends saw was her reflection moving on its own, whispering words too faint to understand. And now I ask you, do you dare to try? Will you stand before your mirror tonight? Will you call her name 3 times? Listen carefully. You may hear the knocks. You may see the fog. And if you are unlucky, you may not be alone anymore. Because once she comes for you, she never leaves.